Hey everybody, welcome back to Geoguessr, where a little while ago I had a great idea for a challenge map for Geoguessr, and I thought, well, if this has not already been done, I will have to do it. But luckily for me, it has already been done. I found two different maps that do this challenge in various different ways, and one is right here. The concept here, as you can read, is that there is a famous landmark right behind you, and you are not allowed to turn around to look at it. So obviously there's the chance that you might get 5,000 points even though you can't look around. But if you don't immediately get it, it might be a little hard and you might have to go detective mode, because I will be turning on no moving and no panning. I will allow zooming though, even though it gets a little funky when you can zoom but you cannot pan. You'll get a look at that later in the video, I'm sure. I'm probably not going to spend too much time with each of these locations, so I'll just give everyone as much time as they want. This first map should be pretty easy, because all these landmarks are very famous. The next map we're going to play after this, though, has a little bit more obscure locations, so be aware of that. Alright, click the link in the description to play, and now I'll be getting straight into it. Let's go. Alright, so what does this remind me of first of all? Well, what is this in front of me? See, this is that weird zoom I was talking about. It's a little funky because I'm not allowed to turn, but the zoom kind of turns me. The people look quite white. There are a number of bikes in the middle of the road. Is there a blue marking on the number plates, the license plates? Perhaps European. These statues, though, they look Roman? I could believe that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I'll go with Rome, and I'll zoom in on Rome. Could it be something like the Vatican I'm looking into? I'm thinking this is probably some kind of statue in the middle of the road. So not the Colosseum either. It's not the Arc de Triomphe in France or in Paris, because that's in the middle of the town, and there's some sort of park or something right here. For the sake of not spending too much time on this very first round, I think I'll just make my guess right here in Rome. There's not even really anything behind me in this guess, though. I forgot there had to be something behind me. Imagine if it's the Eiffel Tower. It's not. It's not. Feel bad about not getting this first one. Perhaps it isn't as easy as I made it out to be. But I guess we'll all have the same experience then. Let's see where it actually was. I'm guessing Rome, but where was it actually? Was it even in Europe? It was, and it was in Paris as well. Now I'm really interested in knowing where it was. No way! It was actually the Eiffel Tower. I can't believe I just did that. I just said how it wasn't the Eiffel Tower. Where was the Seine? Where was this giant river? I just really did not think this would be the Eiffel Tower. Middle of Paris. Let's move on to the next round. I'm shook. Right, so what do we got here? This looks American. Right in front of me, I've got big old Obelisk. So might this be the Washington Monument? Let's see if the White House isn't behind me. Or wait, what would be behind me if I'm looking west and I'm looking at the Washington Monument? Would it be the White House behind me, or would it be Parliament? No, sorry, not Parliament. The Congress. I'm looking west. So, it's Capitol. I'm looking at the Capitol. And, that must be Ulysses. Let me try that again as well. That must be Ulysses S. Grant up on that pedestal. Let's try that. As good a guess as any. 5 meters off. Pretty well done that time around. Wow, okay. Let's see if we can't do these other ones now. Let's speed through these other rounds, and we'll see if we can't get 5,000 points on every one of these other rounds. So this must be the Taj Mahal. Looking this Indian people, Indian architecture, this must be the Taj Mahal in Agra, right? So let's zoom straight into Agra. Let's see if we can find it. I don't know, I don't remember exactly where it is. There it is, Agra. Taj Mahal, there it is. So I'm not looking at the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal is behind me, which is to the north. So I could be right here. No, there's a big old square pool right in front of me. So I gotta be here. Let's guess. Okay. Point was a little off. But hey, 5,000 points. I'm happy with that. Move on to the next round, please. And I'm flying. At first I thought this might be that one cliffside village or town in Greece. Then I saw these big old skyscrapers over in the distance to the south, and now I'm just really confused. Looking like Southern Europe, isn't it? Actually, where's the sun? I was about to say, could this be like Table Mountain behind me? In Cape Town, South Africa. But the sea is, there's no sea. So that doesn't fit. Although, these are mountains to the north. There are mountains to, excuse me, I think I'm onto something here. There are mountains behind me, I'm pretty sure. Whatever's behind me is on a mountain. There's also a couple mountains to the east. And am I seeing things, or is this the sea out here to the west? Could this be Beverly Hills that I'm looking at? Could it be the Hollywood sign behind me? Is it up here somewhere? There it is, the Hollywood sign. There it is. Let's see. There's a lake here, which looks mighty like the lake over here. There's a dam to the south. The Hollywood Reservoir. That's gotta be it. I'm at the Hollywood sign. Nice, I found it. Still can't believe I didn't find the Eiffel Tower. You gotta give it to me. It wasn't that obvious, was it? I did say it was, you know, gonna be pretty famous landmarks. So a lot of you probably got it. This is where I am. Final guess. This is where I am. Where was I actually? 57 meters off. Well, you know, that's good enough for me. I feel quite proud about that one, actually. That one wasn't super obvious. I'm just so baffled with myself that I thought for so long. I really did think for a long time about that first one, and I didn't get that. I didn't get that it was the Eiffel Tower of all things. The top of the list of famous landmarks. The Eiffel Tower. And I didn't get it. I've simply got to move on from that, I guess. Alright, well, let's do what I think is the last round now. Well, I see the London Eye right in front of me. So what might be behind me? Could it be the Big Ben? I think it is. I mean, yes, it is. Let's find the Big Ben. It's going to be right here. Yeah, the London Eye is right up here, so I've got to be right here. That's my guess. It was 11 meters off. Same junction, basically the right place. View summary now. It was perfect. Everything went perfectly except for that first round, which I'm just gonna have to learn to move on from that, I guess. I still have one more map to play. So let's move straight to that one now. Alright, we're on to the next map. This one has 500 plus locations, so not all of these are going to be equally guessable. So yeah, I might not know these locations. I'm not going to feel as bad if I don't get them, unless it's like the Great Wall of China or something. It's pretty much the same thing as the last one. Let's play. Same rules, same settings. The link is going to go below the last one, right down there in the description. Play it before you watch this, if you want to. Now let's go. Okay, we start in Rome. This is a famous cathedral behind me, isn't it? Let me try not to be stupid here. Is it the cathedral in Florence? Is it the cathedral in Rome? I'm thinking Florence. So let's go there. Let's go there and have a look as a first guess. Oh, that's not in Greece. Do we got the mountains? Kinda got the mountains. Surely there is a cathedral in Florence, right? Where is it? There it is. Okay, see, look. This is a good shape. It's got a little tower off to the side. It's got this giant octagonal dome. That looks like the right place. I think we're in Florence. All right. Where am I then? What am I in front of? I've got to be looking. I'm looking northwest. So I am probably on the other side of the river. In fact, that might be the river right here below, behind these people. It might be this palace. Piazzale Michelangelo. Okay. 19th century piazza with views over the city. That's simply got to be where I am. Can I pinpoint my location though? Yeah, there is a little bit of not a staircase, but a road going down the hill right here. It might be that I'm standing right here and this goes down. This little green line goes down. It probably does, doesn't it? So I guess that's my guess. This right here. That's my guess. And let's go for it. Oh, okay. Well, I shouldn't have moved it. But 15 meters is very good. I'm quite proud that I recognized this cathedral. Let's jump on to the next round, though, before my ego gets the best of me. All right. What in the world is this? I was almost thinking before the image loaded in entirely, is this Greenland or is this Antarctica? But I don't know about these cliffs. There's not nearly enough snow and or ice for it to be Antarctica in my mind. What famous place is this? It might be like, I don't know, MacMurdoch Station in Antarctica? Surely it must be real far north or real far south. Could be cool if it was Antarctica though. So let's go to the MacMurdo Station. It's down here. It might be like Scott's Hut. It might be Scott's Hut behind me. That might just be my guess. If it's not Antarctica, I'm gonna look like an idiot. But if it is, I'm gonna look smart. Yeah, you know what? It's probably Iceland, or just something somewhere in the northern hemisphere. I don't care. I'm going for it. MacMurdo Station, Antarctica. Here we go. Let's guess. Oh, what? Hey, well, you know what? You know what? I'm not even mad, even if that is only 395 points. It was Antarctica. Where is this? Deception Island? What is behind me then? I don't know. Never heard of Deception Island. That was pretty great, actually. I love that I got an Antarctica round. I've never gotten that before. Yeah, okay, yeah, not a good guess, but maybe a good guess, but not a good guess. No. Let's move on to the next round. Okay. Not a lot on this one. Dune, mountains, brown, mountain bad weather. Who took this picture? Bimrao Abedkar took this picture. So what does that even sound like? Someone from Tibet? Let's have a look on the map. I'm gonna have to go off of sketchy clues like the color of people's skin, because I do not know this one. We might be in Mongolia. That could be a shout. I'm gonna go Mongolia, I guess. Out here in the desert. I don't even know. Like, what even is this? I'm gonna be so far off. Let's guess. I guess not. Well, it was China. It wasn't Mongolia. I was somewhere in China. But what would I have seen if I had turned around? The Shangye Kikai Dangsha scenic spot? National Park? I don't even know. I know I'm curious to see what this place looks like, so I'm gonna put a picture of it on screen right now so you can see what this is. I have never heard of this. Let's just move on to the next round. I will see where that gets us. Okay, so now we're speaking Arabic. And what is this over here? I see a flag. What flag is that? Is it just the UAE flag? What does this say? Oman. Okay, this sign points to Oman. This is a Google image though. Google took these images. So it must be the UAE, the United Arab Emirates. Oman and city center are both in the same direction. And then Al Nakil. I think I might be able to find this. The other sign is pointing to an airport. And Al Dait, Al Jazeera, Al Hamra. I guess let's zoom into the UAE, see if we can find any of this. Oman, I guess we're close to Dubai. There's Al Jazeera, city center, and Al Nakil and Oman are all to my east. I guess the airport should be the easiest thing to find here. There's an airport. So what's this? There's a roundabout right here. There's a roundabout. Okay, where am I looking? North is that way. So I am looking to the east. If I am at this roundabout, if I am, then I'm here. I'm over here. But this doesn't even make any sense, does it? No, it doesn't make sense. This cannot be the roundabout, because I'm looking east and I see two different ways I could go. There's no way that's happening here. Not on this roundabout. This might be it. Clock roundabout. Yeah. I'm gonna say yes. The clock roundabout is what's behind me. This is where I'm at. Let's have a guess at this. And if it's wrong, let it be wrong. Guess. Look, it was where I was. 19 meters. That's almost exact. Play next round. Nothing. There's nothing here. What even could be behind me right now? Maybe behind me is Lady Liberty, but covered in the sand of the beach. Maybe I'm on the planet of the apes right now. But really, no. What is behind me? Some kind of salt lake? Doesn't look like a salt lake. Who took the picture? Jean-Francois Gulat. Okay, I'm in a French place. Am I somewhere in the Sahara? No, I'm not. There's snow up there. Am I somewhere in Canada? Am I just somewhere in Iran or something? Somewhere I've never heard of. Could also be. Might be somewhere in Canada. You know what? I think I'm gonna guess somewhere in Canada. I mean, for this one, I just have no idea. I do see my own shadow. The sun must therefore be, since the shadow is to the north of me, the sun must therefore be to the south of me. That does make sense with Canada, I guess. It just feels so wrong, but I don't know where to guess. Might be down by Salt Lake City for all I know. Should we move it to there? Maybe. Since I have no idea where this is, I should just go between Salt Lake City and Canada. And Wyoming. There we go. There we go. Yeah. A great compromise for a great dilemma. Was it Iran? Was it Kazakhstan? Let's go. Let's see. Oh! This time, it was Iceland. So what was behind me then? The beach? No. I don't know about that, but I mean, I didn't know anyway, so let's end the video. It's long enough as it is. See if you can beat that score. I'm feeling pretty good about guess number 3. Feeling pretty bad about guess number 5. Guess number 2, you might just completely school me on guess number 2. It was very far off, but it was the right continent, and I don't know if it was that obvious. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. The last video I made here on the channel got a lot of attention from people who haven't subscribed or haven't otherwise seen me before. I don't know what it was about that one video, but I thought, okay, after that, I should probably do another Geoguessr video. That's not the only thing I do on this channel. I also do Baba Is You content. Very different game. Not as much of a quiz game, more of a logic puzzle game. Please, if you're not into that kind of thing, just don't even watch them. I'm fine with that. I will keep making more Geoguessr videos, even if you see a Baba Is You video in your feed every once in a while. Just don't watch that one. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, that's great. Have a nice day. And bye-bye.